What I'm about to show you in this video is gonna blow your mind. Hey guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be like super exciting guys because we have one of the most beautiful laptops from ROG. ROG has been launching like so many models recently and they don't seem to disappoint with their variants guys. So the one we have in the house today is their all new 2022 edition Zephyrus G14, and Zephyrus G14 is something unique guys. Main highlight is this particular laptop comes with like anime matrix display. It's got like lots of LEDs on the top lid of the laptop that are like customizable. You can do animations, play games, and lots of other stuff. Apart from that, this 2022 edition is like an all AMD machine, packs some killer specs and hardware. It's got like Ryzen 6000 series CPU paired with like Radeon 6000 series GPU, and on top of that has like DDR5 RAM and lots of other features guys. So I'm like pretty excited to unbox and show it to you in this video. Let's get started. So a brand new Zephyrus G14 2022 edition laptop from ROG came in this sort of box packaging. Quite a funky packaging as you can see, and I love the design guys. Black and white theme just like the laptop. You got the ROG logo here, says for those who dare. And talking about the model we'll be reviewing today, this is GA402R, and as you can see here we've got all of its main specs and highlights. So it's available in like a couple of variants. Today we have the Moonlight White edition, that too top tier edition guys. It's powered by AMD's Ryzen 6900HS, that is like an 8 core 16 thread CPU paired with like AMD's Radeon RX 6700s GPU. Comes with 8 gigs of VRAM, and talking about the storage, it's got like 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD and has 8 plus 8 GB DDR5 RAM that is clocked at 4800 MHz. So that's it. These were the main specs and highlights of the model we'll be checking out today. And now without wasting any more time, let's get started with the unboxing. So as I've told you guys, this particular laptop is available in like a couple of variants. First thing is it comes in two colors. You get Eclipse Grey and Moonlight White. We have the Moonlight White edition. And talking about the variants, so Zephyrus G14 actually comes in two variants. You get one with anime matrix display and the other one with a prismatic film. Today in the house we have the prismatic variant guys. That is what AMD has sent us. I really wish we got the anime matrix one. I was really looking forward to check it out. Anyways, there you go. Our first look at the laptop. Oh my god, holy moly, look at this guys. Beautiful looking design. We'll just come back to this in a moment. Keeping the laptop aside, looks like we've got an accessory box over here which includes some paperwork. Just make sure to read that. And in the package as usual you get like a 100-watt adapter for charging and a mains cord for the power adapter. That's it. These are all the stuff we got in the package. Now let me give you a closer look at the laptop and first talk about the design and the build quality. As usual guys, Zephyrus G14 still maintains its beautiful slim and compact design, and just look at this highlights over here guys. We've got the prismatic film variant, and let me tell you a trivia fact over here. This particular laptop has like 14,969 CNC milled holes at the top lid and has like a beautiful prismatic film below that. You've got the ROG badge on the bottom left corner. And talking about the thickness, well, laptop is actually quite slim. It's only around like 0.73 inches and it's also quite lightweight guys, only 1.72 kgs despite packing such beefy specs. Let me just give you a closer look and show you what all connectivity ports we have over here. Starting off from the left, you've got an exhaust vent over here, a DC in port for charging, full-sized HDMI port is also available, USB 3.2 Type-C port is there, and lastly a 3.5mm headphone jack is also available. And this one you see is your left firing speaker. There's nothing on the front side as you can see, and going to the right here you've got some more stuff which includes one more exhaust vent, and there's also a card reader available guys, one more Type-C port and two more USB 3.2 super speed USB ports are available. And the extreme left one is your right channel speaker. Totally it has around like 4 speakers. We'll talk about the audio at a later part in the video. And here's how the bottom panel looks like, and let me tell you, the whole construction of this laptop is beautiful guys. Very solidly built, made of metal, and on the bottom also it's got like a perforated metal panel for good air circulation. That's a good thing. You've got rubber foot pad at the top and bottom, and as I've told you, these are your stereo speakers on the bottom side. Talking about the upgradability, yes, the RAM on it is upgradable, though one 8GB RAM stick is soldered on board, but the other one is upgradable. By default you get like 8 plus 8GB configuration, but you can expand it up to 24GB max capacity. And I have to say guys, Zephyrus G14 is like one of the most beautiful looking laptops, especially in this Moonlight White edition. Look at this, it's got a black and white sort of finish and also has like a 16:10 display guys. That's the main highlight. So this is ROG's new Nebula standard display and features 14-inch QHD plus 16 by 10 IPS display with very slim bezels. As you can see, three-sided very slim bezels, and main highlights are 120Hz refresh rate, 3 millisecond response time, 100% DCI P3 color gamut support, and also has Dolby Vision HDR. At the top you got a 720p webcam, and here's how the lower half section of the laptop looks like. Let me just give you a closer look and talk about the keyboard and touchpad as well. The Zephyrus G14 comes with a full-size desktop-inspired chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard was very good, guys. It was offering a comfortable typing experience. Quality of the keys and key caps are also nice. Keys offered like a tactile and clicky feedback, and I had a great experience typing on them. Keyboard is also a one-zone LED backlit. That means it's got RGB lighting as well, fully customizable using ROG software, and you can even adjust the brightness on the go using function keys. And coming to the touchpad quality is also very good. It's got like a premium large size touchpad. Just look at the size of this thing. It was accurately detecting all my inputs and gestures, faced no sorts of dead zones anywhere, and quality of the integrated buttons are also nice and tactile. Alright, keeping all of these aside, now let's talk about the main aspects of the laptop, starting off with the display. Display on the Zephyrus G14 is something special. Main highlights are it features like a 14-inch QHD plus 2560 by 1600 resolution IPS level display, and that too in a 16 by 10 aspect ratio. And let me tell you, I've used so many laptops in the recent times, right? But the Zephyrus G14 packs a really good display. I was like super satisfied with the quality over here. It's got good amount of detail. Everything looks crisp and clear thanks to that higher QHD plus resolution, and colors are also like super good. It's got like 100% DCI P3 color gamut, and it's also like Pantone validated, right? It was producing like rich and accurate colors out of the box. And talking about the white balance and all that, everything was like on point, guys. You'll be like very happy with the display. So this particular laptop is good for both gaming as well as content creation because it's Pantone validated, right? Colors are like quite accurate and rich. You can even use it for video editing, photography, not an issue at all. But main highlights of the display are that 120Hz super smooth refresh rate and 3 millisecond response time. Apart from that, it's also got like adaptive sync support, Mux switch is also there, Dolby Vision for HDR gaming and whatnot. We'll talk about these gaming related features in a moment. And coming to brightness was also like quite satisfactory. It's got around like 500 nits of brightness, which was sufficient for like most of the situations. Coming to the audio, see, I'm usually not that satisfied with the audio performance on laptops, but that was not the case over here. The Zephyrus G14 2022 edition packs 4 speakers on board, 2 front-facing speakers just above the keyboard and 2 more on the left and right side of the keyboard. And let me tell you, audio quality was like very good, guys. It's got like smart amp technology on board and has like high-res drivers which support Dolby Atmos as well, and we're producing like crystal clear sound, guys. Audio output also like quite loud and satisfactory. Just listen to this audio clip and you'll get to know about the sound quality as well. So moving on, let's talk about the performance. So as I've mentioned before, our variant is an all AMD machine powered by Ryzen 6700Hs, which is an 8-core 16-thread CPU with a max boost of up to 4.9 GHz and has a Radeon RX 6700s GPU with a TGP of up to 100 watt. Pair that with a 16GB DDR5 RAM in dual channel configuration and 1 TB of PCI Gen 4 SSD. There is nothing less you can expect over here. It's a blazing fast machine for your day-to-day work usage. See, the G14 is a beast in a compact form factor. It was mainly designed for people who want raw power in a compact design, mainly for like on-the-go sort of usage. You can easily do things like photo editing, 4K video editing as well, and creative type of applications, no sweat at all. You'll be quite satisfied with the performance. And coming to gaming, yes, you can even do gaming on this machine. It's got a dedicated Radeon RX 6700s GPU with up to 100 watt TGP with AMD Smart Shift technology, and on the overall offers like a good gaming experience. To give you guys a demo, we are playing right now Doom Eternal at QHD plus resolution, ultra graphics settings, and the laptop was set to turbo profile mode. So let's see how it goes. Okay, wow, it was actually running great. At QHD plus ultra graphic settings, we were getting an average of around 80 frames per second, which is definitely a boost in the performance compared to the previous gen G14 2021 model. I believe the last gen model came with a 3060 on board, so the 2022 model seems to offer around like 15 to 18% better performance in gaming. Similarly, I've also played other games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Spider-Man as well at QHD plus resolution with the graphics set to very high and was getting around like 45 to 50 FPS on an average. Though performance was improved compared to the previous gen, I felt thermals were not up to the mark. The GPU was actually running a bit hot most of the time. I mean, look at those PC stats, guys. 85 degrees centigrade. Last year's 3060 was not this hot as far as I remember. So that definitely looks a bit concerning. And talking about ray tracing performance, as usual, guys, ray tracing performance was not that great and games were pretty much unplayable. That's why I didn't even include them in these benchmarks. See, price versus performance, if you're talking about, right, this is not the best gaming machine I can say at this price range. There are better options, but again, as I've told you, G14 was like never made for a dedicated gaming. It was targeted for a different set of consumers. Lastly, coming to the battery life was also definitely improved over the last gen. Ryzen 6000 series are a lot more efficient now. So on a typical sort of usage with the brightness set to around 60%, a bit of text editing, watching videos on YouTube, browsing the web with the profile set to silent mode, I was easily getting around 8 to 8.5 hours of battery life. Well, that's it, our video on ROG's all new Zephyrus G14 2022 model. Beautiful machine, I can say, guys, especially the Moonlight White Edition. Love the design, top notch display quality, speakers were also pretty good, and overall performance was also great. See, if you're looking for a stylish laptop with good performance for on the go sort of usage, you can definitely have a look at this. But if you're looking for a machine purely made for gaming, no, this is not the best option in this price range. You've got plenty of other options. Pricing of the 2022 model starts at somewhere around 1.35 lakh rupees. Links will be in the description box below. You can check it out there. So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video and got to know everything. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.